In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hello everyone. Inshallah, today we are going to discuss two tenses, past simple vs present perfect. Okay, past simple vs present perfect. Okay, so past simple, when we talk about past simple, we talk about a finished event. A finished event which its time is important. But when I use the present perfect, yes, I am not obliged, yes, to use that or to mention the exact time. The exact time is not important concerning the present perfect when the time is not important or when the time is not known. So in this case, I can use present perfect. Okay. So as we can see here, we have past simple and we have present perfect. So past simple, finished event, definite time. The time is important when using the past simple. For example, I say yesterday, last, ago, okay, or any date in the past. Okay, concerning the present perfect, as we can see here, the time isn't important or when the time is not known. Okay, so when the time is not important or when the time is not known, so yes, in this case, I can use present perfect. As we can see here, okay, past simple, we have, okay, subject, our rule, we have the rule is subject plus verb plus ed in case the verb is irregular. Okay, so in case the verb is regular, I add ed to make the verb into past form. Okay. For example, I have play, played, talk, talked, walk, walked. Okay. Okay, want, wanted. So, but in case the verb is irregular, I have different forms. So for this reason, I can't make it this way. I say subject plus verb plus ed. When I say subject plus verb plus ed, in this case, that means I have no option, just ed. But in case the verb is regular, I add ed. If the verb is irregular, for example, I have go, the past of go is went, the past of find, found. So for this reason, I prefer to say subject plus verb to, or plus past form of the verb. Subject plus verb to. So here, as we can see, yes, we are going to apply the rule. We have subject, for example, subject, any pronoun, any subject pronoun, such as I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Okay, Ali, Muhammad, Ibrahim, Sarah, Salma, whomever, this is subject. Okay, the subject is the one that who commit the action or who, yes, the action is done by the subject. Okay, so as we can see subject, for example, I say, I, for example, I played chess last week. Okay, as we can see here, I played chess last week. So here, the time is defined and the action was finished. The action was finished and the time here is defined as we can see last week. So I define my time, the time of the action, which the time in which I played chess. So here I have subject, as we can see subject plus verb to or plus past form or plus verb plus ed. Okay, here because the verb is regular. Okay, let's see another example is she bought a smartphone. She bought a smartphone yesterday. Okay, so here the time also is defined as we can see yesterday. Here I have subject plus verb to, subject plus verb to. Here, as we can see, subject plus verb to, bought. The verb here is irregular. For this reason, I didn't add ed. Okay. So as we see, we can two forms. Either I add ed, or in case the verb is irregular, I see what is the past form of the verb. Okay, the second point is I'm going to discuss concerning past simple is the negative form. The negative form. How to make a sentence negative using past simple. Okay, to make a sentence negative using past simple, I need to add the word or the term didn't after the subject. Didn't after the subject. Okay. And make the make the main verb of the sentence into into infinitive form. Okay, for example, I have played, if I say here, I played chess last week. So here, if I want to make it negative, I say, I didn't, as we see, here the addition is didn't. Here I add the term didn't. I didn't, so play. I didn't play. When I use it, yes, affirmative here, I said I played, yes. So, but here I didn't play. I make the verb infinitive. Why? Because I use did. In case I use verb to do, did, does, do, the main verb should be infinitive. Okay? Here, as we can see, I didn't play chess last week. Or last week, I didn't play chess. I didn't play chess last week. Or last week, I didn't play chess. Okay. So the second example, for example, we have she bought a smartphone. Okay, so here we have a smartphone. Okay, we say here she bought a smartphone yesterday. Here I say she didn't. As we say after the subject, we add didn't. She didn't. I make the verb into infinitive. Here I have bought. Here the infinitive form of bought is buy. I didn't buy, or she didn't buy a smartphone. Yesterday. Okay, I have interrogative form. Okay, in interrogative form, I either use a yes no question. If it is a yes no question, I start my sentence with did. Okay, this is a yes no question. If it is yes and informative, it becomes WH word, for example, WH word. Yes. This is optional. Okay. Did. And complete the sentence. For example, I say, I played chess last week. Okay. If it is yes no question, I say, did you? I start with did plus subject. Did you? Here we have played, it becomes play. Did you play? Infinitive form. As we see here, we use did, so the main verb should be infinitive. Did you play chess last week? The answer, it either become last week. The answer is either become yes, I did, or no, I didn't, because this is a yes no question. Okay, so if it is informative, I say, for example, she bought a smartphone. I say, what did she buy yesterday? Okay, here I use what, for example, what did, after that, subject, then the main verb becomes infinitive. Why? Because I use did. What did she buy? Okay, it becomes what? What did? Here it is informative. I need information. What did she buy yesterday? And this question is different to this question. Why? Because here I say, yes, did you? Did you? The answer should be yes or no. But here, what did? I want to know what. Here, I need information. What? Okay, so, okay. The second part of our lesson is present perfect. As we can see here, we say that we use present perfect, okay, when the time isn't known or isn't important. Okay, let's see some examples. For example, I say, have you ever been to London? Okay. This is, I started this sentence with, or I started this rule with the negative form. Okay. Have you, this is a negative form. Have you ever been to London? Okay, as we can see here, our rule is subject plus has or have plus past participle, or yes, the third form of the verb or verb 3, past participle. Okay, so have you ever been to London? So the answer is going to apply this rule. As we can see, for example, I say, I have, as we can see here, subject, have PP or past participle or the third form of the sentence. I have never been to London. That means before, yes, before I haven't been to London. This is the answer. Yes. Here, have you ever been to London? Okay, so here the time is not mentioned here. Why? Because the one who asked the question, he said or she said, have you ever been to London? Here the time is not defined. Okay, the answer, I have never been to London. Okay, so in present perfect, as we can see, we can use words such as ever, never, okay? Also, we can use terms such as just, something just finished, already, something happened before, yes, something, yes, has taken place before, okay? Just something has happened before a while, okay, already, something has happened before, okay? Here we have for, since, okay. When I say for, here I mean the duration of the action, how long the action has, how long, yes, has the action taken. Okay, since here the start time of the action. When has the action started? Okay, so I have just, already, for, since. Okay, so many words we have yet. Okay, here, for example, I say, in case I use just and already, okay, I'm going to just place them between the subject and, yes, sorry, between the helping verb, has or have, and verb 3. Okay, just and already are going to be located between verb to have, has, have, and verb 3. Let's see an example. For example, I say I have, here I have just eaten. Here, as we see, I apply the rule. I have just eaten. That means I have eaten, yes, before a while. Okay. The second example is she has already left. She has already left. Okay, here I have already and just, as we can see. Yes, already and just are located between verb to have and the main verb of the sentence. She has already left. Okay. So, since and for, I use them at the end of the sentence and followed by a time. Okay. For example, I say, Ali has arrived since 7 o'clock. Ali has arrived since 7 o'clock. Here I have has and verb 3. Yes, come one after another, since at the end of the sentence, followed by a time. Okay. The same thing with the word for. Yes, I use it at the end of the sentence and followed by, yes, a time. Okay, for example, we say here since. Here the starting point of the, yes, of the action. And when I use for is the duration of the action, how long has the action taken. Okay, for example, I say they have, for example, they have studied for 3 hours. Okay, here as we can see, they have studied for 3 hours. Subject, they plus have plus verb 3. As we can see, subject, has or have plus verb 3 or past participle. Yes, form. For. Yes, here I have for followed by, yes, by time. Okay. Here the duration of the action. Here the, yes, the starting point of the action. When has the action started? Okay. So as we say that, past simple, I use past simple to talk about finished event, and the time is definite. Okay. Here I use present perfect to talk about an event which is unknown, or which its time is unknown, or its time is not important. Thank you for watching and listening.